Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you were able to read pages 3 through 6. Today we're first going to start our lesson with our word work, which I'm really excited about because I meant to do this a couple weeks ago, but the book we were reading didn't have a lot of these words within them because it was informational. You will see a lot of these in fiction, so I'm pretty excited. We'll be focusing on adding ed to a word. Okay, so I put that here, adding ed to a word. Ed is a suffix. So we've been talking about what a prefix is. A prefix comes before a word. A suffix comes after a word. So here it is, a suffix. A suffix is a letter or a group of letters added to the end of a word. So that's what a suffix is, okay? So we're going to be focusing just on ed today. And we actually talked about ed a while back and how it has 3 different sounds. Now we're going to be talking about how to use ed. Okay, to kind of review the suffix ed, which we talked about, like I said, at the end. So it says you put ed appears at the end of a verb. The action changes from present to past tense. So that's what we talked about last time. But now we're going to be talking about how to use it when spelling our words. Okay, so let's take a look at adding ed to a word. Okay, I'm going to show you these 2 words, and I want you to tell me what they say. Okay, so I want you to take a look at these 2 words. Okay, same letters, just one has an extra P. Okay, and they're actually 2 different words. This word is hoped, and this word is hopped. And so I'm going to underline the root word. Okay, I decided to box them instead of underline them. So if you take a look, here we have hope, H-O-P-E, and then we have hop, H-O-P. Those are the base words of this word and of this word. Okay, now if you notice, the ending is what makes it different. It has D, then this one has P-E-D. Okay, so today we're actually going to be looking at the different rules of when to add ed. So when you add ed, you either leave it alone and you just add ed, or you might have to drop the e in a word and just add d, or you might have to double the word. So I'm going to go over that and what the rule is to remember that, okay? Sorry, this is a little wordy, but it's necessary. So it says adding ed. Okay, so it says when a base word ends in one vowel, so your vowels are A, E, I, O, and U, and in one consonant, you double the consonant before adding ed. So I'm going to put this as an example. Okay, we just looked at the word hop. Okay, now when I'm writing my CVC, so a consonant is all the other letters besides the vowels, and vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. Okay, so H would be considered a C, a consonant. O would be considered a vowel. And then P, is P a vowel? Nope, it's a consonant then. Okay, so when looking at this, you look at the last 2 letters of the word, and if it ends in a VC, so if it ends in a vowel consonant, so if it's a CVC, again, if it's a CVC word, then you double it. Okay, so you double the P, so it says double the consonant. So the way that would look is, it would be H, O, P, P, E, D. And so that turns into hopped. It's very important not to put without one P because then it would change the word completely and it would be hope. Okay? So that's one example that I'm going to do today. Tomorrow I'm going to show you a different one, but this one I just wanted to show you that it's a double consonant. Okay? So I want you to be looking for words that end in a double consonant, in an ed. Okay? So now let's take a look at your book for today. Okay, so let's take a look. Yesterday you should have read pages 3 through 6. And if you go and skim through pages 3 through 6, you'll realize that a lot of them have where it has the root word doubling and adding ed. So for example, this word begged, right? It's B-E-G is the root word, beg, as a vowel and a consonant. So you doubled the consonant and added ed. So that's one of them. I know there's some other ones here. I just don't know exactly what they are. Let's see. Oh, right here. Stopped. Okay, so again, the root word, the base word is stop. Okay, it ends in a vowel and a consonant, so you double the P and add ET. Okay, so now reading pages 3 through 6, you should be able to already identify the characters and the setting of the story. Okay, you can almost try to find out you can also make a prediction of what the story is going to be about. So the prediction that I made, or when I'm retelling, so I said I'm going to read pages 3 through 6. I'm going to model how to retell. Okay, so if I were to retell and like summarize each page, I would say, okay, Darren was excited to go to the school to show his mom his project. He got to the school and was very excited to show his mom the project because the mom took a picture of it with him. But then he fell and his project got ruined. Okay? He wasn't too nervous because he knew that his mom had took a picture because he wanted to show his dad. And he wasn't too nervous because his mom took a picture, so he was just going to show the picture to his dad. Okay? So, as you can tell, I just retold the events that happened in order. Okay? It's always good to be able to read and then briefly summarize so that you know that you understand what happened in the story and that you remember what happened in the story before you move on. Okay? So on a sheet of paper, I want you to write the characters and the setting. So the characters so far, we have Darian and his mom. Okay, so Darian and his mom. And then the setting that this takes place in at this time is at the school. Okay, tomorrow we're going to go over more into detail about plot and how to identify the problem, the climax, and the solution. Okay? Today, I want you to read pages 7. So here's page 7. Page 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so before we go, I have you go and do that and do your assignment. I want to go over some words that I found that were a little bit challenging, okay? The first word is on page 7, and it is this word right here. The word is there's that that we talked about. This is Chun-Li. Unfortunately. This is how I chunk it. Unfortunately. Okay. So again, that word is unfortunately. Okay. Let's look at a different word. Okay. The next word I want to look at is, why does it keep giving me a pencil? Is mismatched. Now here is a word that has a suffix and a prefix. So it has a prefix, it has a word at the beginning. Remember, a prefix is at the beginning. So as you can see, it has miss. We haven't gone over this prefix yet, but miss is considered a prefix. And then it has a suffix at the end, which is ed, which you have gone over. Okay, so that means my base word is match. So mismatched. Okay, let's look at the next page. I see this one here. This one also has a suffix at the end. You should know this word. That would be thought, right? Like a thought that you have. And then at the end it has fully. So thoughtfully. Okay? And on the last page I have this very last word. and it is constant and then rate. Concentrate. Okay, this is a bolded word, so this one you will find in your glossary. So I want you to take a look at your glossary to figure out what that word means. Let's try to see if we can use our context clues to help us, though. So he wrote a few words while he waited for her. Sorry, let me trace it. He wrote a few words while he waited for her, but it was hard to concentrate. What do you think concentrate means? Concentrate means it was hard to focus. Okay, so if I put that, I can put he wrote a few words while he waited for her, but it was hard to focus. Okay, so again, your assignment for today is to read pages 7, 8, 9, and 10 and practicing on your own on how to retell what has happened so far in the story, okay? So remember, being able to retell, the purpose of retelling is to help you understand the story, okay? And then I'm going to assign you a Google form that will go over your word work for today, okay? So don't forget to do your first and last name, select your teacher, and then you have 4 different questions here. Okay, so on your 4 questions, it says add ed to this word. And so it says not all of them, but it has a different word. Okay, so for example, in this word, you're going to have to change plan and add ed to plan. Okay, which would it be? And you're going to have to remember, you have to look at the ending. Okay, you'll look here at the end. What does it end in? Does it end in a vowel and a consonant? And if it does, what do you have to do if it ends in a vowel and a consonant? Oh, I'll remind you if you don't remember. Okay, so remember, if your word is a CVC that ends in one vowel and ends in one consonant, so one vowel and one consonant, you double the consonant and add ed. Okay, so looking back at your work, you're going to go look to see how all of these end. Okay, I'll put that picture up here at the top for you guys to see as a resource. Okay, you're going to answer these 4 questions and then submit it. Okay, guys, so again, don't forget to read pages 7 through 10 and really being able to retell what you're reading and then focusing on your word work assignment. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!